welcome to the first Siege Talk podcast. We're going to talk about all the patch notes, everything that's happening. And Chad's looking at memes. Of course he is. Okay. To start out, what are you guys expecting from this operation? What are we wanting to see?
Oh, shit. Hold on.
I already know Oryx is going to be OP. Just Kool-Aid man on crack.
Cool.
Basically.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think the new attacker can be useful if used properly. She's going to be a definite new way to drone, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to be really nice, is having an infinite drone, basically.
Also, at the same point, because since we all play on console right now, what they're doing with the drones is also going to be really helpful. How you can change it so that when drone phase is over, you can stay in your drone and it doesn't automatically kick you off.
Oof. Yeah.
So that's going to be super helpful. You know, if you're being chased down by a drone, you're going to be able to save your drone more times,
Right.
which is always helpful to be able to drone.
Even though half of our drones don't even last till the round starts.
Yeah,
but
fair enough.
Well, yeah, but that's
That's the second point.
You got that
that's Siege.
You got that sweaty silver that's, determined to get a fucking drone instead of a kill.
So he'll fucking waste 2 clips on it.
Yeah, alright. So...
Me. You.
Me. So, how do you pronounce her name?
I don't.
Ayana?
Iana?
Yeah,
Iana?
I think.
Yeah, probably.
Iana, probably?
Yeah,
Bitch.
well,
Basically, white bitch. Oh,
you can't
Say
say that.
that, Chad.
Oh,
Just
well,
just
we
because
can
you're
say
brown,
that.
yeah, just
Yeah.
because you're brown doesn't mean you can say stuff like that.
hey, I get away with a lot of shit.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, you probably do.
You can
Anyway.
say you're just really tan.
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's probably because the light bar in your car.
I'm cutting so much of this out. I want you to know that.
Speeding. I get away with that shit a lot.
I do too.
So I
Keep
think
it out.
with Iana, it's going to be nice, like I said, having infinite drones, not having to worry about, because you can just walk her into a room.
Bitch,
Yeah.
bitch is
Yeah.
25. She looks
I
like
mean-
she's 80. Shit.
What's also good about her is her loadout's also really nice. She's got Nomad's gun,
Yeah, what is
Ashes.
it, the ARX?
the ARX 200,
Yeah.
which is, in my opinion, my favorite of Nomad's guns.
Yeah, I
I personally prefer
I
it.
like it better than the AK, but I just like AK, so that's what I use.
Yeah, I'm. The only problem I have with that gun is such a small magazine.
Yeah.
I don't like how limited it is.
It doesn't have a whole lot of recoil. I mean, it does, but and then it has like.
I definitely think it's better than the
Hey, but it's great. She's got frags.
G36. Yeah, and she does have frags, which is going to be nice to have another operator with frags.
And the fact they're bringing frags to...
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Ooh, I'm so ready for that. That's gonna
Oryx.
be my favorite.
Oryx is
just broken.
yeah, that's
I mean,
gonna
he's
that's
got
gonna
the-
break the meta for
Yeah,
sure.
he can climb through hatches, he can blow through walls, and he has the MP5.
Well, that and Montang is not going to be useful.
Yeah,
Yeah, Montaigne is
Monty's
completely
yeah,
irrelevant now.
it's-
Well, just like, he plows through any operator, it's just not Monty. It's literally anyone.
yeah.
They're changing so much stuff with gameplay because of this one operator.
Yeah,
he's going to be
he's-
changing so much.
The only people that can slow him down from his charge is Gridlock and Zofia.
Well, not only that, he's a 2-speed operator and he's got 2 armor. So he's already
Yeah, he's already pretty beefy, pretty
pretty
fast.
yeah, pretty
and
beefy
then
fast.
adding his
Yeah,
dashes.
adding
And then like the fact that you can double dash outside before you get spotted is going to be so nice for spawn peaks.
Spawn peaks.
Yeah.
Spawn peaks are
broken.
going to be super good. That's all he's going to be used for, roaming and spawn peaks.
Well, especially in the tower now that you can spawn peek with him, since he can
Yeah,
jump up through hatch.
you can jump
Yeah.
up through the hatches, which
It's
is disgusting.
Sad part is he doesn't get the ACOG for the MP5.
Yeah,
That's
Sad
how
days.
spaz.
But he does have the spaz. He does.
Also the bailiff,
Yeah,
because he can get the MP5 and then he can still have a shotgun to
Yeah.
blow hatches and
Yeah.
rotate with.
and he's got bulletproof cam. He's got barbed wire. I'm kind of glad he doesn't have a shield. That is one thing that he can't blow through. He cannot break down shields. He cannot ram into them and break them down. At least not as of right now in the TTS.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's. I don't know who would choose his pistol. You can have the bailiff. I mean,
yeah, why would you choose
no, but
the
I mean, you want the bailiff
USP?
for being able to rotate.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
If
that's
I'm-
why you have someone else that has
if I'm
a
running the
shotgun.
SPAS, I might choose the USP. That's
Yeah.
about the only time I would ever choose it. But
I'm just a guy
the-
with pistols. That's why I only choose pistols.
I mean, but the bailiff is just so much
Yeah,
better than
it's-
USP, in my opinion. For the loadout that I would be running. In
Yeah, I
410.
I like the spaz, but at the same time, I think having the MP5 with the Bailiff would be a better
Yeah.
run. Kind of
And-
like how with
And the Bob White.
Valkyrie you go.
And it's great. Both of these new operators, their abilities recharge over time.
Yeah,
So
it's not a one and
just
done.
a one and done
Yeah.
thing like a lot of operators. So you're going to be able to, if you're running Valkyrie, you only get 3 cameras, right? Where with him, you can break down unlimited amount of walls as your health.
You can
sees
break
fit.
9. Well, if you have a dock, you can break more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But 9, once you go down, if you only have 10 health left after you've already been down, it kills you as soon as you run into a wall.
Yeah.
Which could be dangerous, accidentally pressing a
Yeah.
button, being a little too close to a wall.
Especially if like it's a 1v1 and they're on the other side of the wall.
Oregon's getting a rework.
I'm mixed feelings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
I love Oregon. It's my favorite map right now. But
Yeah.
with this rework, they're making it bigger. They're changing so much stuff about it. Downstairs is completely different.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it flows better, and there's a lot more balance in the map.
House.
House is going to be getting a rework in
That's-
year 2.
Yeah.
You mean
So-
season
or
2?
season
Season
2,
two.
whatever.
Year
Yeah.
5?
Season 2. Then they're also talking about doing a couple other reworks.
I just
I
want
know.
to bring plane back. to
Yeah,
rotation.
for sure.
That's all I
Is
care
House
about.
in Ranks playlist?
No, it is
No.
not.
No, it is
anymore.
not.
It's
But
too small.
I feel like with House, how they're going to be increasing the size,
Mhm.
making it a lot bigger, and with them putting all this
Work
effort
into it,
into making a rework, I feel like they might actually add it back in.
They need to.
Yeah, because they're making it bigger, so I would assume they
I would hope so.
Yeah, especially putting all that
A
work
very
in.
small
And-
map.
I know me and Austin were talking last night. It would be great if they would bring plane back and they did a rework for it where you could actually have a customs, like an airport and the plane,
Mhm.
so that it's a bigger map. It would be more suitable for playing ranked on. It would just make the map bigger and better. You would still get the same old feeling as plane, but
Yeah.
Right.
have more building, more area to play in.
I'm excited about the debris.
Yes,
Yeah, so they don't
that is
get
going to
stuck.
Barricade, yeah. Because nothing's more frustrating than destroying a barricade or hitting a piece of a barricade and then it blocking your line of sight.
Yeah.
You
The
know?
fact that it just, and then whenever you completely break down a barricade, having flush edges is going to be super, super nice. Getting those peaks and angles is going to be
Yeah.
a lot easier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pixels, make up the difference.
That's another thing. With Windows, they used to be able to get that pixel where if you kneeled down, you'd be able to punch the bottom of the window out and get that pixel. They're completely removing that out of the game. So you're no longer be able to get the pixel peaks from Windows anymore, which is going to be a big thing. Like, I know I've used it a couple times.
I hated docks when they did that. You have MP5 ACOG and then they
Yeah,
boost themselves up and then kill you across map.
yeah.
But-
Drones. I know Sean talked about that a little bit, but they're spawning with you now, or spawning the same side of the map as you spawn, so it's no longer randomized.
That's
Yeah.
good. I like that.
But yeah, it's gonna be nice for veterans who, know like on the SI map, we all knew where everybody goes the first time.
Yeah.
It's always either Armory or
Offices.
kids.
They always went kids or offices,
Yeah.
and then
Or target room, whatever it's called.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
target
it's,
room.
it's offices. Is
Office
what it was
is
called.
target room.
Yeah, office and target room or kids dorm, which
Yeah.
those were always the first two, and then
Yeah.
they would always choose piano.
So if you can choose where your drone spawns, I know you don't get like 100% control on it, but it's still like
Yeah, right.
But not only
You
that,
can
for like
pick
a
the-
lot of people, like I know I do it quite often, is where if somebody else spots the bomb and everything already, I'll just take my drone to where I'm supposed to spawn,
yeah,
so I can pick it back up and use it later in the game.
Yeah.
I've done it several times.
yeah. That's what most people do.
Yeah, which if it's already going to spawn where I'm going to spawn, it's just going to make it a lot easier.
But on a side note, I was watching that, what Ubisoft came out with, like their little movie thing.
Yeah,
At the end, if you listen to Cav, she said, "I'll be back next year."
yeah. So I'm sure they're gonna do it next year.
Yeah, it'd probably be like a yearly thing.
Okay, here's the thing though. What do you guys think about Clash being down right now again?
She's down again.
Yeah, she's down again.
She's down.
They're gonna end up removing her.
Oh yeah, they found another exploit. They have refused to say what the exploit is at this point in time,
Of course.
but at the same time, they've removed her again. This is what, the third, fourth time that they've removed her
Something
from the game.
stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just because that shield causes so many problems. Like, yeah, it's great to have a shield on a defender, but at the same time, she gets banned so much anyway.
Yeah. I mean, she's, second to...
She's
cool.
yeah,
I mean, a shield, yeah, but a shockable shield?
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
that's
just the
kinda-
one thing that pisses me off.
Yeah, but I mean, it's part of her, appeal is...
Like if she just had the
Yeah.
shield,
It would have been, yeah, if she had the shield.
but if she
she's
just had a
still
shield,
overpowered.
she
It'd be-
wouldn't be a
yeah.
good operator. No one would choose her.
Yeah, but it's kind of like a Montaigne. But so
Oh,
imagine like
people choose
Montaigne,
Montaigne?
having, her ability. That would be stupid.
Oh, but the difference is Montaigne's an attacker. Montaigne can
Yeah.
plant and then sit on top of
Yeah,
it.
he's used to, and it's easier to push if you have a shield. Like, attack or defenders usually don't push.
They're usually sitting.
Yeah, they're usually waiting for them to come, so
Yeah.
there's no point in having... If she can't slow them down like she does,
Yeah.
then,
Yeah. I think
It's
Callie's
like-
the only.
This year, I think the people that I've seen most banned and ranked, besides Jackal, are Montaigne and I don't know. I think Montaigne's probably the next one. up.
Monty, Clash.
Clash, and then for defenders, yeah, Clash, Legion,
Echo.
Echo.
Speaking of which, Legion's getting nerfed high hell.
Yeah.
So is Twitch is
Yeah, I wouldn't call it a
Not as
nerf. I
much.
think I guess it's more
they're
on the
making
nerfing
changes.
side.
They're,
Yeah,
they're trying to balance her.
Yeah, they're balancing her.
You know, they've nerfed her, buffed her.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't.
they
like
gotta
how,
find the perfect balance for her.
I don't like how Legion's getting nerfed. So he's not going to be technically a tracker anymore. So like how you can see his emblems across.
Yeah,
the
you won't
map
be able to see the
You won't
goo
see
mines
that.
anymore.
until you actually can see where it is.
He also, it doesn't do initial damage.
It does 6 points of tick damage now.
Yeah, so getting hit with it won't deal the 10 that it normally does, or however much it
It
does.
was 4.
It was 4?
It was
It
4.
it was 10.
It was
I thought it was...
Yeah, 10 is what it was.
the goo mines will no longer be an initial damage, giving them time to take it out before it becomes a problem. However,
Oh,
we
yeah,
increase
it's
each
coming
tick
from 4
damage
to
from
6.
4 to 6.
Yeah, so I guess
okay.
it was 4. I thought it was 10 too.
And then
It had the initial damage.
Was that 10?
I think so.
The
Okay,
initial
yeah.
was 10,
and
yeah.
then 1v1s. If Legion is still alive and you get hit by a goo mine, it's not going to kill you.
Well, it's like, yeah, how many times have we been in a 1v1 situation and then died from a goo mine?
Yeah, right.
Where-
I mean,
where-
that's,
we're
or killed
going-
somebody with a
we're-
goo mine.
Yeah.
Or killed somebody with a goo mine.
It's a
It's a
goo-
1v1 and they go walk through a door and then they just collapse dead because of goo
Yeah,
mine.
so they'll have time to remove it before it does any damage at all.
Which is cool. It'll help us, but it's gonna suck when we're playing him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
especially
it's
when
going to lower
it's
his
like-
pick rate.
Someone like you who likes to play him
Yeah.
quite a bit. Or, let's see.
So yeah, that's...
10 seconds.
Also, downed operators can no longer take damage from his goo mines.
Insertion in 5 seconds.
So if you're downed,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can
I forgot
trigger
about
it,
that.
but you won't take damage.
Yeah.
Proceed to location
Which is going to be
and
nice.
use it.
Now, on to Twitch.
That's because there's
Well, with Twitch, they're trying to make it less of, hey, I'm gonna go around and use all my things attacking players. They're
Yeah.
trying to change her to make her focus more on destroying gadgets.
Yeah,
and
they're
defender
taking
stuff
her damage from 10 to 1.
to 1. That's one change.
And see, that's
And then
what's
the
gonna
other
piss
change-
me off
The
even
other
most,
change
because
is
that's
they're
something
making
I
it so
used
that
her
she gets
for.
3 initial shots, and then it's like
Yeah,
Echo's
guys.
drones
Yeah.
where they recharge. So it gets like a recharge system.
Yeah, so you'll have infinite,
I mean, it's still
Yeah.
an assist, but
but...
Yeah, well, not only that, when they're downed, you still get to kill them,
Yeah.
right? You
I
still
mean-
get that kill.
I don't know if you'd be able to kill them on a full... Even if you had full shots, I mean, you'd have to wait a while, because I'm imagining it's going to take a long time for them to recharge.
Yeah.
It's probably going to... I mean, do you know how, like, it takes a long time for Echo's drones to
Yeah. It does.
recharge?
Mhm.
So it's going to take a while for them to recharge. So I don't think,
What about yet another Ash skin?
Yeah.
Lara Croft.
I mean, it's a good skin.
It's that's
Yeah,
debatable. It's
yeah.
better than the last
Hey,
one.
Lara Croft. You mean Tomb Raider?
That's what Lara
What?
Croft.
Wait until he figures out what Lara Croft.
Yeah, yeah, he's a.
You know that it's the name of the franchise, not the
Yeah, I know that.
character, right? It's Lara Croft.
Well, no shit.
It's Lara Croft's.
But you
Tomb
said-
Raider.
I like Tomb Raider. That's what I
It's
it.
called Lara Croft's Tomb Raider for a reason.
Yeah, well, I just call it Tomb Raider.
Yeah. Anyway, it's better than the last one, right?
Because back then it was just called.
And then I mean,
Right.
price decreases. You know, that's the same
Yeah.
thing they do every year. I mean, it doesn't matter for any of us because we own all the operators. So
I think I'm missing a
I
few.
still don't have Ying.
the only person I'm missing is Clash. But why would I want to buy her?
Yeah,
she gets banned
yeah,
and she's never in the game.
Yeah.
So there's no point in me getting her. So it's just like that's the only operator I'm missing.
Yeah, the only
I
reason
just
I
want
have
her.
her is because of the pass. The-
Yeah,
what
exactly.
is it,
Which
year
I've
4
already
pass?
I've already bought the pass for
Yeah, I
this
already
year.
have year 5.
So
I'm getting it Tuesday.
You don't have it yet?
The Void Edge
Sure.
seasonal skins aren't that good.
no,
No, I didn't like
I
I'm
mean-
disappointed with them.
I've been disappointed with seasonal skins for a little while.
The only one that I wanted, which I didn't get, I kind of took a break from playing. I think you have it, the Shark one.
I have it.
Well, that was the
It's
seasonal
like
skins
you-
when Gridlock and
It's
Mossy
Mossy
Kingdom,
came out, yeah.
I actually like it.
With in my opinion, one of the worst maps.
I don't know, Tower exists.
But
I'd
Outback.
rather play on Outback than Tower.
Oh, for
Any-
sure.
any
yeah.
day.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, I would too.
I-
Don't get me wrong, I
hate
don't
both
like
of them.
Outback.
I
Yeah.
dislike
But I
Outback
don't
so
like
much.
Tower. Like, I hate it with a passion. It's been my least favorite map since it came out.
Yeah.
Okay, you hate Tower like me and Austin hate Skyscraper. Okay,
What do you mean? He hates both of them.
but
I mean, I would rather
Skyscraper-
play on Skyscraper than Tower, though.
I prefer Tower over Skyscraper.
Skyscraper's a lot
I
easier.
prefer you
have no
leaving
soul,
over
so-
staying.
Do what?
What?
We don't approve of your actions, sir.
Frost getting a holographic for the
Yeah, which is
C1.
gonna be,
I don't use holographics
I don't
anyway, so
either.
it doesn't matter.
you know, if I don't have an ACOG for the gun, then I go to Reflex.
I like the Halos.
Only on certain ones.
I don't use them just because the base is so big.
Yeah. Well, I use it
I've
because
seen
I have
several
Valkyrie.
Yeah, where it
several
blocks.
pro players where it blocks their line of sight and they end up dying because they couldn't see the person.
Yeah, that's
Well,
why I
they're
always
just
use,
trash.
that's why I use reflex.
Yeah, it's smaller.
Well, I like Reflex, but I don't like the triangle because it blocks a little bit of view. If you try to, someone peeks their head out, you can't see their head.
yeah.
That's why I like the holographic, is because
You
you
got the
just have
dot.
that little tiny
Yeah.
dot and then the circle around their head.
Yeah, but
If they're close, then it's fine. But if they're far away, I want the holographic to.
yeah, I
work
can
out.
understand having the sight difference like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I would rather be able to see more of my screen and be able to see an
Not see
opponent.
someone, I'd rather see somebody 5 feet in front of me than maybe miss a head, if they pop out or something.
Yeah, I mean, I.
Yeah.
I
What
put
about
it on today,
Castle, though.
and I have 2 aces with her.
Yeah, Castle's getting the super shoddy.
Yeah, he is. It's gonna be
Not
great.
that any of us play him, but yeah, he's.
Hey, I play him
Do
on
you?
specific maps.
Yeah, I only play him on Hostage, which nobody plays.
What's hostage?
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, no, I
mean,
don't like-
Bomb is life.
I don't like
No, I
Castle.
played him the other day, and Chad can occur to this. I raped everybody.
Oh, you did for sure.
And the
Right,
recruits are completely changing. They're not having like this specific loadouts for each recruit. You don't do that anymore. Instead, like a recruit will have a loadout, and you can change the loadout of the recruit. So
That's broken.
I know it's got Gridlock's LMG,
Oh god.
which is going to be phenomenal because not only that, grenade wise, you can choose between stun, impact, or C4 if you're choosing defending and stuff like that. So
Goyo's making it so that whenever you fall into his shields, they don't explode; they just collapse.
yeah,
So Goyo's getting nerfed a little bit.
which I mean,
It wouldn't matter. He's still
Yeah.
trash.
He's like, okay, he's got a good gun. The vector's good as long as you can control the recoil on it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't see him get played a lot. I know I played him for quite a bit when he first came out, but that's because he was a new operator.
Yeah,
but I don't see him.
I
get
felt
played
the
a
same
lot.
way about Amaru, but now I play her a lot.
Yeah.
But that's just because
that's-
I like zipping around on a zip line.
Not only
Yeah.
that, being
Having
able
a pocket zip line.
like all of us, we just kind of rush in there, and so
Yeah.
Amaru just kind of makes it even faster. You know.
I rush in there.
Ex-
And
Yeah,
I
you
die.
die- you die the
Yeah,
very
but I,
first death.
I get one kill, okay?
Maybe.
Hey.
You break a window and you get domed from a Tachanka.
Did-
Hey, they have a Tachanka. Oh, I'm gonna rush through this window. Guess what? Tachanka.
Which my girl is getting a little bit of a buff, so I'm happy about it. IQ is getting, if no bomb has been spotted and she spots it with her gadget, it'll reveal it to the whole team instead of just herself.
Oh, that's nice.
So, yeah, I mean, it's not a big thing, but it's a little
I
thing.
mean, if they have a Valkyrie.
Yeah,
I know that's gonna
I mean-
be a bitch for me.
I've just been
It's like playing
running
Valk.
a lot of IQ lately.
Yeah,
A lot of IQ.
I just like it because she can. Well, that's gonna be stupid because she can see defenders
Play.
Down to
diffusing.
one friendly.
Oh yeah, diffusing.
Yeah.
So if the whole team can see it, then that's gonna be
Well-
good for attackers.
That's only for
Ooh,
bombs and biohazard containers that aren't spotted.
yeah, that aren't spotted. So it won't
Oh,
show
okay.
like valve cams and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So like bombs that haven't been spotted yet, it'll reveal it to the whole team.
Friendly mission
That's
success.
Whereas before it would just give
It would
you
just
one
ping it for
point.
me.
Yeah.
It'll ping it for me and ping me one. It won't give it to everybody.
Yeah.
But Legion's getting more of a nerf than I thought he was.
Yeah. No,
so,
Legion's getting absolutely.
So yeah,
destroyed.
he can't see it unless he's within 8 meters of it, of the goo mine.
And it's direct line of sight.
Yeah, direct line of sight. And not only that,
So dumb.
DB&O players are now immune to goo mines. So
Yeah.
instead of taking damage, they'll just get staggered when they hit it. So that
Yeah,
kind of
it's he's not really gonna get played anymore.
No,
I think that's gonna.
they'll end up nerfing
See-
him next season though.
yeah. And then Twitch.
Guarantee.
Twitch is like we already talked about how she's getting the recharge. It's 30 seconds per recharge of a shot, so it's a long time.
Looks like I'm not going Twitch anymore.
Yeah, I think.
But I mean, she still has a great gun.
I'm still not gonna go Twitch anymore.
Go Gridlock.
Nope, not anymore. They increased recoil for it.
Yes, they did. They're going.
I
to
mean,
use
yeah.
recoil. I mean, if
So-
I can handle the recoil, they're gonna increase even more. Then it's just gonna fuck me over a lot.
I would
F2
just
was
go
such a
Gridlock.
good gun.
Yeah.
It was
Just
such a good
because-
gun.
Oryx is gonna be having fun with that.
Oh man, Oryx with Gridlock, he's gonna hit so many of them traps. Yeah, Gridlock's
DMRs
amazing.
are getting more
Yes.
destruction.
Oh, I love that. 5 shots to any
Bomb location.
any like hatch, and it'll just completely destroy the hatch with 5 shots. It'll make it so that attacking like
Oh, so you don't need a shot.
no, you don't. So like my old main, which was Maverick. Maverick's getting grenades.
What you
Down to
trash
5
at?
seconds.
That's beside the point. But he's getting frags now, which is going to be super broken, making little
Yeah.
peepholes and chucking a frag through.
Oh yeah.
Dokubi's
Oh.
losing her frags.
Dokubi's losing frags.
Piss me.
I just want
But-
them to bring the Claymore back for Havana.
Oh yeah.
Nook and Ying are losing their claymores for frag grenades,
But at
and
the
the
same time,
compensators removed for DMRs.
but
I
for
would agree with that.
Yeah.
I just really like the DMR buff. Like, I just really like it. Plus, another one of my mains is Blackbeard, so
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'm more personal to his Scar than his DMR.
yeah. I mean, I mostly run the Scar, but the DMR is going to be able to change things, especially like say we're on, I don't know, Cafe or anything like that.
Enemy is
Or
about to enter the area.
let's see. Yeah, Cafe would be the best one.
I haven't played
Canal.
Cafe in a fat minute.
Yeah,
Well,
Canal.
Yeah.
Canal would be really good for that.
Just being able to break hatches like
Yeah.
that and still not have to waste.
Shotgun.
Yeah, or breach charge.
Breach
Not
charge.
have to bring breach charges.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
for real.
completely not have to bring them.
Yeah, that'll
Because
be nice.
let's be real, every time I have breach charges on him, it's literally just to destroy hatches. I don't think I've ever really used them to destroy walls because
Yeah.
Which, I mean, the destruction applies to soft walls too.
yes, which
So
they're
even
also
if you,
changing how explosions work, which is another thing. I don't know.
I think it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm just excited for the new operators. You know,
Yeah,
No.
I think it's gonna change the meta a lot.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this.
I think
year's
Oryx
option.
is gonna have a high ban rate. I think he's
Yeah.
gonna be the most banned defender.
I don't know if he'll take over Echo.
You don't think he'll take over? I mean, I'd rather go against Echo than
Oh, for sure.
Oryx.
I mean,
Yeah.
with how they're enlarging all the maps, Echo's just going to be a lot worse because he could be at the complete other side of the map.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you can completely see his, drones now.
Yeah, his drones.
Yeah,
you
they're
know.
pretty visible. But like you said,
So-
Dokubi's getting stun grenades now instead of frags. So,
Anything on Finka?
I think Finka got her-
got her buff last patch.
Yeah,
So,
I'm so mad. Whenever they took
They increased her to damage, I think, right?
yeah, and they gave her frags, and then they took away IQ's frags. Gave her a claymore. Whoever was in charge of that one sucks.
Anyway,
I was so mad about that.
explosions, like I was saying about that, they're adding shrapnel damage. So shrapnel damage will damage other nearby soft walls.
Nice.
So it'll be super nice.
Sorry.
Say you're blowing up one corner and there's 2 soft walls right there. You blow up one corner and you'll blow holes in this wall too, so you'll be able to peek through on both sides.
Yeah.
It'll be really nice.
Yeah, Finka and Lion have updated bios.
Yeah. Oh, they're changing the complete layout of the main screen.
I just want to point out
Yeah.
Womai's not human.
Womai isn't human.
Isn't he a science experiment?
I don't know, but in his bio it said that he's not human.
Womai is also quite the operator.
Yeah, well, mine's good.
Also never seen a person with yellow eyes.
Have you not seen The Witcher?
Well, okay, real
Fair
person.
enough.
Real person.
Real person.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I'm ready for the new operation. It's gonna be
I'm
fun.
excited. Just all the operators this season, just because they came out with these 2 ops. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what else.
Yeah.
comes
What
out.
else? What other ideas they have?
They're updating a lot of things.
I did hear. I don't know if it's true or not, but I did hear one of the new attackers for this year is going to have the C1.
C1
Yeah, or what's it called? C1.
Frost gun?
Yeah, Frost SMG.
Oh,
That's not C1, is it?
yeah, it is.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Oh my God, she. Oh no, she's getting. I thought she was getting
And
an
you said an
ACOG for that.
attacker is getting it?
I don't know
Okay.
how I'd feel about
Imagine
that.
Yeah,
everything has an
I mean-
ACOG.
No, okay, if it has an ACOG.
Yeah, if it has an ACOG, I'll use it.
I'll use the hell out of it. But like, as an attacker with an SMG, I'd rather just go another operator that has an assault rifle.
Yeah.
Well, you look at Nook though; she's got an SMG.
But that's
it
because-
smokes.
Yeah, but at the same time, Nook's ability makes her SMG viable.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, them not being able to hear you come
Yeah,
up
it's
you're able to
Cav.
get
It's Cav as an attacker.
without
It's
the interros.
Cav and visual.
Yeah, it's a better Vigil. Vigil's Garbo.
Well, yeah, because you can tell that Vigil's
Around
there.
you, because you get all that static around your drone.
Yeah, with
So-
Nook, you
Which
can't.
is so stupid.
You see cams and
That's it.
Nook walks around.
Yeah,
Which
She
okay, with
completely
Nook,
disappears.
no, you still get like a little shimmer of her. You can still see her outline if you really pay attention. But most people go through drones or cameras so quick that they don't notice.
Yeah, and
something.
they don't. Yeah.
Unless you're sitting on just one cam looking
Yeah,
at
unless
one
you're-
Well,
fucking door.
that's what happens when I die early in the game. Okay.
That's why when I die early, I just throw my controller and just get on my phone. I don't even worry about
I'll just
anything
sit there on one cam. That's usually going to be one of the best cams I can look at.
That's me
One
with
that's-
Valk.
else.
You do that while you're alive.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I mean, any other thoughts on the new operation?
Ooh, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, definitely. It's
Sure,
gonna,
it's gonna be interesting.
it's gonna take a different path this
What about-
year.
What about that Tachanka?
Oh, we didn't talk
Oh.
about Tachanka.
Oh man,
That's
Why-
gonna be
he's not-
rough.
he's
Oh,
getting a
patch notes.
grenade launcher.
Getting a grenade
Thermite
launcher.
Grenade launcher.
It's gonna be insane.
Yeah,
yes,
getting-
it's a thermite grenade launcher, which it doesn't explode on impact. It does bounce off of walls and stuff like that. Oh, that's another thing. They're changing Valkyrie. I'll have to touch up on that in a second. Yeah. But
He's
not
able
only
to
that,
walk around with his
he's
turret.
gonna be a walk around, and it's got an insane amount of destruction power.
I'm just glad it doesn't have an ACOG.
No, if
No,
it had
it's
an
got
ACOG,
it's,
it would
it
break.
has its own custom sight unique to that gun only. No other gun in the game has it.
I would hope so.
So
Well, most of the Spetsnaz are unique. They don't have
yeah,
the only Spetsnaz and
It's because Russians are different. They're a different breed, man.
that, and I mean, Finka has
I'm not gonna say.
the
Yeah, her holographic's a lot different.
well, yeah, she has the same holographic as the Russian operators because she's Russian.
Yeah.
let's see.
But other than that, they don't have. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be cool that he's gonna have his own unique sight. And I mean, just being able to walk around with the turret. I mean, that's something that we've joked about forever.
Oh yeah.
Like putting it on wheels, making him.
We also joked about having a Kool-Aid man, and guess what?
Yeah.
Here we
you're
go.
right.
Kool-Aid man.
Yeah, I think we were calling him like Rhino or something for the longest time. that they-
Bulldozer?
Yeah, Bulldozer. That's
Bulldozer,
what it
yeah.
was. We
If he
And now
doesn't
they-
get a Kool-Aid Man skin, I don't want to play this
Oh,
game.
Oh, it's
anymore.
just like, Blackbeard got Santa Claus. he needs to be Kool-Aid Man.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, it's just like seen so many people make the Kool-Aid Man joke
Yeah.
because he's the Kool-Aid Man. Like he bursts through walls. That's
I was
what-
just hoping it was gonna be an attacker. When I heard about,
Yeah,
when
I
they
was hoping it was gonna
rumored
be an
about
attacker.
Bulldozer.
But then
Yeah.
whenever I found out that it was a defender and he can jump through hatches,
Yeah.
I was like, I
I'm
was
happy
sold. I
the
was
way they
sold
did
on
it, but I just would
Or
love to
how you
have.
can just see, one of the things I'm glad they doesn't do is since you can hang on hatches, I'm glad you can't shoot while you're hanging on the hatch.
Oh, that would be broken.
It would
Oh,
be super
yeah.
broken. That's why I'm
Because
glad
you could
they
just
didn't
sit there
do
with a gun, they'd barely be able to see you, and you could,
it. It'd be like that kill I got last night, where the
Yeah.
person all I saw was their head, and I managed to get that headshot, but it's just like 9 times out of 10 you're just gonna walk right by
Yeah.
that, not even gonna see him.
Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I
like
think he's gonna get killed a lot more often than people think when they're climbing through hatches.
yeah,
Because since he
takes
is
a
a
while to
2
get
speed
up.
2 armor, he's not quiet, especially when he does his ability.
Yeah.
So he's gonna have a very loud presence, and him just hopping through hatches. I think if you're sneaky about it, you could probably get away with it. But if you're reckless with it, you're just gonna, get capped.
yeah.
But like I was saying about Valkyrie, they're changing a lot of places where her cameras can no longer be. Like, for instance, on
Under desks and chairs, probably.
no, you can still do that, but like, let's see, what map is it? Bank, for instance. Backside of Bank, where the offices or restaurant area is, right?
Mhm.
And on the second story, where there's the bushes, you used to be
Oh,
able to
yeah.
throw the Valk cameras into the bushes.
Oh,
And
it's
they were
just gonna be
amazing
on top
spots.
of it.
Huh?
So it probably won't stick to it then.
It will no longer stick to bushes and stuff like that.
I mean-
Which is going to change things. Like, you throw it outside,
Yeah.
it might just bounce off of a bush.
Yeah, or when you put it on a tree.
It might just bounce off onto the ground. And they bounce like freaking bouncy balls, man. They just bounce right off there. So, and then and sometimes I've seen a couple people already messing around with trying to get new Valk placements because of this. They throw it and it will get stuck in the bush and not connect. It won't stick, so you'll never actually get to use that camera. It's just gone unless you run out and collect it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of agree with the whole bush thing, but
Yeah,
'cause, I mean, I don't really use
because
bushes,
like
but
for instance,
depending
on
on where
Bank,
we're at.
on Bank, the only way
Yeah.
you're going to be able to see those is if know they're there, or if you're using IQ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's been broken for a while. Because, like we said, if you don't have an IQ,
Right.
those cameras are so small, and if they're not being used, it's
You can't see 'em.
almost
you put them in
impossible
a
to see
dark
'em.
place and you can't.
Yeah.
There's no way.
So I think that it's good that they're kind of balancing her a little
Yeah.
bit,
I agree with that.
and I think that it'll make it so that you don't have to have an IQ to survive.
Yeah,
Because nothing's more infuriating than being outside of an objective or something
but I mean,
and just getting scanned constantly.
IQ gets picked so much
Yeah,
because just that her gadget is just super useful. Being able to know where all their enemy gadgets are,
yeah.
super nice.
Because
And
can't you
it's a-
see
It's a great
vigil
map.
through walls
You can see Vigil and you can see Pulse's
when he's
scanner.
when he's using it.
Yeah, when he's using his scanner, you
Oh
can
yeah,
see
I
it.
forgot about that.
Not only that, you can also see if somebody pulls out a diffuser and they start diffusing.
See, that's what I like. Like I didn't know that until a month ago maybe.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can stand on the floor below them, and as
Yeah.
soon as they start diffusing, you can see them and just shoot them through the floor. If it's a soft floor.
Yeah.
So.
Which most places are.
Yeah.
There's only a few hard floors,
Yeah.
out there. Any other updates?
I can't find it where it was at, but they had the complete road map for all the maps that they're going to be reworking for this year. I know it was, right now it's Oregon, then they're going to do House. I can't remember what the other ones were at this point, but they also have a couple things that are just leaked at the moment, like a potential operator is an attacker named Slowpoke.
Are they going to be thicker than Gridlock? Because
Listen,
She
we all
damn
know
Gridlock
muted.
should be Slowpoke.
Yeah.
Slow as hell.
She's
Yeah.
damn mutant.
but at the same time, she's slick as hell.
So next season, House is getting reworked. We talked about that.
The season
After that, Skyscraper's
Skyscraper, that's what it was.
getting reworked.
Good.
After that is going to be Chalet. Which
Chalet, which is like a lot of people already saw it coming with this season's of Ranked. It was one of the highest rate map choices that you ended up getting. You got it so much more often than any other map. It was kind of ridiculous.
and unfortunately, after season 3, we're only getting 1 operator a season.
Yeah.
We're no longer getting 2.
Which is extremely strange since they said that their goal is to have 100 operators.
Yeah.
I mean,
But-
they just might be doing that just to extend out until the new Rainbow comes out.
Well, at the same time,
Well,
I
there's
think what they're
quarantine
doing.
coming out.
No, I think what they're doing is
Yeah, that's true.
they're limiting it down because the Xbox and stuff like that can only handle so much, and so I think they're waiting for the new console to come out. Because as soon as the new console comes out, it's going to be able to handle more, so they're going to be able to do more extreme things with the
It's gonna be
operators.
8K.
Yeah, they're going to be able to do more things with their operators that our current Xboxes can't handle.
Yeah.
So, Tachanka's grenade launcher is just Capetillo's thermite charge. Or his thermite, whatever, arrow,
Yeah.
but in a grenade launcher.
It's still gonna be ridiculous.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and then let's see the slowpoke operator thing that everyone's talking about.
I don't know my flags, so I don't know which 2 new operators are coming out next year or next season. What is it?
Look,
You know what those flags are?
Chad, it's not Chad flags.
I would love for.
Have a chat
Yeah.
operator.
oh,
Chat would main him.
we need
Shit, I'll fucking main that motherfucker.
Dude, they'd like
Well, here's a.
they get like a bow and arrow.
What is it?
I'd
Bring
be
it back.
spicy.
Oh wow.
That's Germany, isn't it?
Yeah, Germany.
Wait, what?
One of them's Germany.
Obviously, you can't.
Is it not Germany?
I was gonna make a joke about that, but I probably shouldn't.
Oh, why the hell do I have a lighter in here?
Sorry. Isn't
Wait, is that
Stop
Australia?
smoking all that crack.
Ooh, that's
shit. Sometimes I have to.
what's that?
this isn't telling me.
Oh, great.
It's a matchup. I don't know the flags. That's why I'm looking at it.
Oh,
Well, that's one. That's the one.
I see.
No, it's the opposite. It's
That's
red.
West Germany, but I think the top one is
The bottom one.
Oh no, Slowpoke's gonna be a defender, and she's black.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
Well, they're
we need more black operators.
no. It's just they were getting a lot of. I know Ubisoft was getting a lot of crap about how they didn't have enough diversity as like black characters goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Norway. Go back up. There's Norway.
Oh, no.
It better be a Viking.
What?
It
Yeah.
better be a Viking,
Yes.
dude.
We're getting a Norwegian operator.
Norwegian.
I swear that's like
Is it down?
I know what it is, but I can't think of it.
It's probably like the Venezuelan countries or something.
No, it's
Jamaican operator. When's that coming out?
If they're
actually I
ever
think
coming
that's
out.
what it is.
It's not Jamaica. Jamaica's the.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, it's
I don't even see it on that list.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Go back down. Go back up. Hold on, go back up real quick.
it's not there.
I thought it was. Wait, up, 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 up.
No, because it's got the green.
Oh,
And there,
yeah,
the
there's
black
the
on the
black
left.
thing, yeah.
Maybe it's a made-up country. I
With
mean,
this-
most of these are made up, so.
Oh, hey
I
now.
mean,
That's a little harsh there, but
South Africa. I feel bad about what I said now. I did not mean it. Did not know it.
what about
South African.
Alright, I can't pronounce half them names.
So that's South Africa. Oh wait, what's that one? Thailand. We're getting a Thailandish operator. Yep. So Thailand, South Africa, and
I already
Norwegian.
Know what their, I already know what their thing's gonna be.
Anyway, so that new operator that I was saying Slowpoke. It's going to be a defender. And her gadget is going to make it so that it slows down enemies as if they were walking through barbed wire.
Ooh.
And then she can also spot enemy gadgets through her camera.
Nice.
10 seconds before
Yeah, we're just getting more. We're getting a new map. right?
Only half of her weapons have been revealed. It's a T5 SMG and a Super 90.
That's stupid.
you found a
Eh.
bomb. Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Enemy burn.
Everything.
So I think that's pretty much it that we wanted to cover.
Yeah, like I said, the only other thing that they haven't put in any patch notes is they did buff damage for suppressors. So a
The
lot of
vector's getting buffed, going from 21 damage to 23.
yeah, but a lot of guns are changing their suppressor damage, so it's going to be more viable to be able to have suppressors in your guns loadouts.
Which I usually run suppressor on most guns. I think
I don't. There's a lot
most
that I don't.
defenders I use suppressors.
Defenders, yes, but like attackers go, I usually just use compensator just because I want to lower my recoil. So I would just rather have lower recoil than be a little bit suppressed. Because let's be real, you can still hear the suppressor go off down the hallway.
Other than that,
Drop the diffuser.
we're gonna be doing this every time patch notes come out.
We might throw a few extras in there mid-season
Yeah,
to
if they
just
have-
talk
if
about
they-
some stuff.
We'll also be doing them for mid-season reinforcement.
Yeah.
So.
So
that'll be fun. On that,
anytime they change anything in the game, we're
Yeah,
Let's
any-
not put that by a flammable
keeping
thing.
you guys up.
yeah, anytime
Oh, really
we're
It's okay.
gonna finish this before somebody burns down the house.
I'm sorry.
And the sad thing is the person who's going to burn down the house is the firefighter.